This Olympics, the second story, this Olympics, the boy who represented India, Sajal Prakash, he was the one who represented India into Rio Olympics from swimming. He comes from a very remote village of Kerala. His mother was a sports person. She got a job in one place called Neyveli Lignite Corporation, that is in Tamil Nadu. That is again another remote area of Tamil Nadu where they create electricity, Neyveli Lignite Corporation. Okay? His mother earns about 18,000 rupees salary in a month. Single mother, no father. This boy continued training for about 8-9 years in Neyveli, and he was training with my friend who was a coach there. And about 5 years back, he brings to him, my friend Saji Sebastian is his name, he brings to Sajal Prakash and tells him, I have a limitation to push him further because I don't have any further swimmers to train with him. I want you to train him. This boy stayed there in Bangalore in a small hostel. Most of the time that he cooked himself, I am talking about a 17-year-old boy, on his 12th standard. And he is studying the 12th standard, that is the time that he has come to Bangalore. We have set up a small hostel for him. And most of the time that he cooks himself, after his training time, and he comes to the pool by 5 o'clock, and he goes, his swimming finished by 8:20, he has 40 minutes in between to eat his breakfast. Normally the breakfast is bread butter and maybe boiled egg. Whatever help that his coaches that we could have done, we were doing for him. But even we have our own limitations, but we try to help him out. And then he goes to the gym by 9 o'clock and it goes up to 10:30, 1.5 hours in the gym, doing a different strength training exercises and the stretching exercises. He goes back, sleep, cook for his lunch, get up in the morning, 4 o'clock, he is back to the pool, he does his stretching and exercises. Again at 5:45 in the water, goes up to 8:30 swimming, and he has done it for the last 5 years. In the national games, which held in Trivandrum, he was the best athlete, not only swimmer, the best athlete of the country. And he broke the record of Rehan Bonja in 200 meter butterfly and qualified for the World Championship after that. And he was the first person in the country to swim below 2 minutes in 200 butterfly and qualified for Rio Olympics. You know, if he can do it with the minimum facilities that he had, and each and every one of you sitting here can do it. That's the story that I was telling you. What left to him was the confidence that he had and dare to do anything that we coaches give, the mind to do things, the guts to do things. It is not easy. It is not easy to swim the workout daily, 2 hours in the morning and 2.5 hours in the evening, and then go to the gym, and you probably sweat your blood. That is the thing. And if you are ready to do it, it's possible. That's what I was coming to. But the self-belief that he had, self-motivation, and there was nobody to motivate, not even probably, that he goes back after each evening session with tears in his eyes when he goes back, not even his mother there to support him. Normally, as a coach, I make a point that either a father or mother stays at home to see that your child come back, support them, because we excuse them fully when they go and without life, they go back to home. And if the parents say that you do another 2 hours of homework, it is actually impossible. That's why I'm not sure that none of you are doing so. I'll come back to that for another time. But it's possible. I'll come back to that in a second. But this boy didn't have that. Sometimes he probably goes back to the coach's house where, my wife used to help him, and whenever we make biryani, that he brings him home and give him biryani. But every time to make biryani is difficult for my wife, she has a work. So like that, the coaches takes him on turn to different houses. You know how tough it is. That's what I want to tell you. Now, this is possible. Each one of you sitting here, especially this young boy sitting here, it is possible. It is not that he started swimming at the age of 5 or 6 or something. He literally started serious swimming at the age of 12 or 13. Till the time he was just playing around, learning the technique of stroke. So from then, he started swimming. That's the story of this boy. The girl who represented India, Shivani, she is from a small village of Gurgaon. Gurgaon, it's a city now, but she lives in a Gurgaon city, small place, and she has come to me to train with me in Bangalore. Missing the school. And she missed 2 years of studies. Today morning when I was coming yesterday night when I was coming to the hotel, her father calling me that, telling me that she has gone to the school after 2 years yesterday. And day before was her 20th birthday, 19th birthday. So she has gone to the school and the school has given her permission to go to the school, though she missed 2 years of her study. So now coming to the timing. So we said these children swim about 6 to 8 hours of swimming. So I have about 400 swimmers swim with me. Total 1,000 children swim in my center. About 400 children are competitive swimmers. Some of the parents have seen my center. But all these children who train are regular students in the school, other than few of them coming out of the states to come and train with us. And those people also, I insist on that, you go and sit down in some school. Because there is enough time to study. What we are doing is, we are not starting you to study or swim when you are 15 years or 16 years. What it happened to you is, when the age of 6 years or 7 years, they started swimming about 40 minutes, 3 or 4 days in a week. At that time, you are in a baby nursery, you are first standard or second standard. So this parallelly, it is being built up a level where your body adopts both. Not only swimming, even studies. The boy or girl who is coming to 10th standard or 12th standard, exam time, the parents say that you sit and study today. She says, I cannot sit and study unless I swim. You know why? Because that is the way that they are built up. So whatever that you do from the day one, the body starts adopting it. A person who goes to the house after swimming at the time of 8 or 8:30, this child who do sports activities, they don't spend 3 hours to do homework. They know exactly, precisely what is 30 minutes is. They exactly know what they can finish within 30 minutes. They do their job within 30 minutes if they have homework. And they will not take 31 minutes. That is what is the time census. They don't waste the time in the TV if they don't need to see the TV. I don't prevent them from watching TV. But you need to be in the pool by 5 o'clock in the morning. For that, you need to at least sleep by 10:30, 11 o'clock. So otherwise you don't get enough sleep. 6 hours of sleep is must. So, but that 2 hours or 3 hours that they get, or you get, you make use of it. Today, when I say sports, and if we don't do that, what we do is, these 3 hours that we get at home, and we do go there, first we see, look at the TV ones, then we pick up all the mobile phones and pick them up, WhatsApp message and Facebook messages that we complete. Then we sit down with the homework, then we get a phone call, we speak. So, this is the time, like that we spend about 3 hours of time. An actual constructive time that you spend on your study will be around 30 to 40 minutes only. But these 30 to 40 minutes, These boys who are doing the sport, they do it without wasting time. Now, you ask, why should I do it? I am sure 30 to 40% of the children who are sitting there right now listening to me thought, why should I do it, man? You know why? I know psychology of children. So I know that you have thought of that in the mind. I will tell you why should you do it, okay? Listen to me this for 2 minutes. Your parents do, every parent is sitting here will do medical insurance for you. You know, 1,500 rupees, 2,000 rupees they spend, go to an insurance agency and do medical insurance. You know why? You know why medical insurance? If by chance you fall sick and get hospitalized, so we don't need to pay, we parents don't need to spend that money comes from the insurance agent, insurance company. That's why we do insurance, medical insurance. So what is that? Medical insurance is something that you get paid for falling sick. How many of you like to fall sick? None of us like to fall sick, isn't it? You like to fall sick? Yes, if you want to skip school, we like to fall sick. Or if we have a nice program on the TV, we nicely like to fall sick, to watch that. But honestly, none of us want to fall sick. Your parents don't want you to fall sick. So, one advantage for you doing sport is, you don't fall sick. When I say you don't fall sick, some of the teachers and the parents here, please believe, from the age of 5 to 18, the formative development years of every small boys and girls growing up age, they need to play at least 1 hour a day, 5 days in a week. You have to make it a habit. The children who are growing up from the age of 5 till the age of 17, 18, it's a stage of developing their physical parameter. If at this age you don't develop your cardiovascular and your respiratory abilities, it will not be possible to develop at later stage. Normally, we all grow as whatever that we get it from the genetical side. Whatever we say, God given. That is the genetics that you inherit from your parent or your ancestor. But from that, whatever you got, example, say that you got a 1 horsepower heart. I'm just giving an example, okay? It's not the way to normally say, but still to understand. Doing physical activities from the age of 5 to 15, 16 for the girls and 17, 18 for the boys, it develops. Suppose you have grown up with a 1 horsepower heart, the sports activities give you is 1.35 horsepower heart at the end of 17 or 18 years of these kind of physical activities. You know what gives you that? That gives you another 20% extra lifespan, and that gives you, at present, everyone falls kind of lifestyle diseases by the age of 40, 45, you get BP and blood pressure. At the present generation, people who are not doing that, it will be postponing by another 15, 20 years. Which insurance company can give you this assurance that you don't fall sick by these kind of diseases by the age of 50? That is what sports give you. That is what the 1 hour of your investment in your age of this which gives you. This is what the parents should realize. This is what the teachers have to realize. How important is that 1 hour?